Good evening and welcome to 211 Action News. I'm Cara Magnuson.
And I'm Richard Deep.
In our top stories, the campuses of Massachusetts Bay Community College were threatened and forced to shut down last Tuesday afternoon. There was a threatening message in the bathroom of one of the male dorm buildings that was brought to the attention of Wellesley Hill campus police. The threat in the bathroom stated, "There is a bomb on one of the campuses." The bomb squad of the State Fire Marshal's office was called to the Framingham campus to investigate more.
On a much lighter note, there are still some good people left in this world. Last week, a man by the name of Chuck Burke was at the Davis Square MBTA stop waiting for his train when he saw a woman sleepwalk right into the train tracks. He quickly rushed down to grab her just in time before the train came. He rescued the woman off the tracks and was honored at the Celtics game that week as a hero.
A man by the name of Lashley Finney will be arraigned in Lynn District Court. He is accused of robbing a Saugus Dunkin' Donuts Thursday morning. Police had come and gone from the Dunkin' Donuts and the store was still open. Around 3 o'clock in the morning, police got a call from an armed robbery. A man jumped over the counter with a knife and threatened employees to get money. Once police arrived, the man tried running. That man is now in custody. The question remains whether Finney is connected to the nearly 24 other Dunkin' Donuts robberies. 16 towns came together investigating 23 different Dunkin' Donut robberies within the last 3 months. America sure does run on Dunkins.
Salem has a new queen, and boy is she a drag. Salem's mayor, Kimberly Driscoll, has always shown her support to the GLBTQ community, but now, the place where witches were hung has a queen who loves witches and men who are hung. Sharon Needles, winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 4, has gladly accepted her crown of Salem's Scream Queen. Sharon's rule began November 1st, right after Salem's busiest night ended. Sharon was the headliner in Salem's Scream Out Loud party on Halloween, where she stole the show and attempted to steal half the liquor in the Hawthorne Hotel. The party was a huge success, and due to the hard work of Salem's resident artist Chad O'Connell, 2013 was a year for Halloween royalty. And it doesn't get more spooky than cheers from ghosts. Over to Polycarp with Foreign News.
Hi, I'm Polycarp reporting to you with Foreign News on Channel 211. India launches spacecraft to Mars. The spacecraft is set to travel for 300 days, reaching Mars orbit in 2014. Officials at the Space Center describe it as a textbook launch. If the mission is successful, India will become the first space program to visit the red planet after the Soviet Union, the United States, and Europe. These missions are important. These are things that give Indian happiness and bragging rights, said Raghu Kara of the Amateur Astronomers Association, Delhi. In Toronto, the mayor admission comes after a month of controversy over an alleged video showing the mayor smoking crack cocaine. After a long denial, Toronto Mayor Rob Ford admitted on Tuesday that he had smoked the crack cocaine, but insisted he is not addicted. He said, and I quote, "Yes, I have smoked crack cocaine." He added, "All I can say is I've made a mistake." A new video has surfaced that featured the mayor ranting incoherently about an unidentified person, apparently threatened to kill and murder him. NPD, New Democrat Party, leader Tom McCarthy say Ford must step down after videos of the mayor surface. Thank you for watching Channel 211. I'm Polycarp reporting with Foreign News. Aim for victory. And now with the weather.
Good evening! Hey everyone, how you doing tonight? I'm TV meteorologist Al Caprian with the weather. But first a shout out to all the boys and girls at JRP New England in Boston. They invited me there last night to talk about storms. Woo, 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 woo. I'm sure one or two of them will someday be doing the weather. They were so nice to me. Thanks. Let's take a look at the New England weather map. Those partial clouds today saw temperatures in the upper 40s drop into the mid-30s overnight. But all our friends up in North Conway, they're going to see their first temperature in the 20s. They'll be serving hot chocolate on the old steam locomotive ride. Tomorrow will be beautiful, with temperatures back in the 60s and winds diminishing. But watch out! Grab that raincoat Thursday as showers move in and it becomes milder. Chop, chop. Then big smiles, everyone, as Friday and Saturday bring back sun as high pressure comes moving into New England. We all love it. But nighttime temperatures will be falling with that clear sky overhead, bringing in our very first, can we say it together? Frost of the season. Better bring in those late veggies and plants right now. Now we're going to switch to the national weather map. Let's see what's going to happen. Well, backdoor cold front from Canada will be bringing wind and rain into the Rockies. As jet stream goes, Zorro! But break out those swim trunks if you're in Southern California, Texas, or Florida. With the temperatures up in the mid-80s, oh la la, chop chop. That storm may get to us next week, but I can't tell you for sure tonight, so we're all gonna sleep on it. Have a good day and be safe. See you at 11.
Man, it sure is cold out there, Al. Marky here, and oh lordy, sports this week was outstanding. What about them Red Sox, folks? After 95 years of struggle, they managed to come victor. David Ortiz is MVP, showing them how it's truly done. Man, it feels good to be a Bostonian. And about that parade, what a pleasant evening it was. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see much, but what a special moment as they marched down Boylston Street with the support of Boston's strong citizens. In other sports, formerly Tyler Seguin steps onto the ice at TD Garden Tuesday night. Not only will he be an opponent, but as a former future face of Bruins, and though he played only 3 seasons in Boston, there might be some hot tension on the ice in 2 ways. One, could it be the underachieving the Bruins were right about, or the superstar Boston gave up on too soon? Things aren't looking too good for the Celtics as they struggle through preseason, winless. J.R. Bayless scoring all of his 15 points in the last period to lead the Memphis Grizzlies to a 99-88 victory over the Boston Celtics with the sit-out of their best player, Rajon Rondo, due to a healing of the knee. Will Celtics ever reign triumph in this desperate winless ordeal? It'll get better, Jeff Green says. I'm Marky with sports. Stay sporty.
This has been brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Wake Up Wraps. America runs on Dunkin'. We should all be excited about Gronk's return to the Patriots. In the last 3 games, he's done exceptionally well. But unfortunately, he's still in some pain from the last injury, with new ones he is currently sustaining, a pulled hamstring and some back pain. I think the people of Boston have absolutely no worries about the Pats. It's only a matter of time before the Gronk we all know and love goes back to being normal. And now to Gia with her interview.
Hi Jennifer Lawrence, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm so good. Just got off my flight. I almost had to take another one, but I had to be here for this. I had to be here for you.
So, I heard that your new movie Catching Fire is coming out in a few days. How do you feel about the movie, only the 2nd movie in the Hunger Games series, being such a hit already?
Yeah, it blew up so fast. The Hunger Games got so popular so fast. I'm really still not used to it. Honestly, the worst part about it is that I eat so much. And now there's just tons of pictures of me everywhere with food hanging out of my face. It's awful, but it's horrible. But I'm so glad people like the movie.
I'm sure all of your fans are already buying tickets to the movie premiere. Do you think they will be surprised at all during the movie?
I was surprised, honestly. I was surprised at the way I had to train, the way I had to rehearse. The whole movie took everything up a notch. It was really exciting.
Was making the movie similar to any other of the movies that you've been in recently? Or was it a total new experience?
Well, I got to work with a lot of the same people, which was great. The set had a lot of chemistry, but in other ways, this movie was totally different. I mean, totally different settings, totally different directors. I actually don't know if it's different directors, so I probably shouldn't say that.
Do you have any advice for any of the newer actors or actresses in the movie business?
Honestly, the piece of advice that I would have is just to eat. The girls and the young men are way too worried about how many calories they're taking in or their body type or blah, blah, blah. Be proud of what you do. Be proud of your craft. Practice makes perfect, and eat up. That's what I have to say.
And I'm sure you will meet more of the newer actors and actresses in your next and last filming of the movie in the Hunger Games series, Mockingjay. Do you think it will be the biggest in the series?
I mean, well, there's really no way to tell if the fans are going to react well to Catching Fire or to Mockingjay, you know? All I can do is hope, and I'm so excited that I got to be a part of this process and that the fans like it so far. So I hope so.
Well, it's been awesome to see you today, and I'm sure all of your fans will be super excited to see the interview.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Good evening. I'm Samantha Pucci. Tonight we had some folderol topics involving Ariana Grande's Christmas album to discuss. But of course, Miley Cyrus's EMA performance stole the stage. Miley performed her platinum hit We Can't Stop in a shocking silver gown, gripping a rocket ship for a microphone. And later in the show accepted her award for Best Video of the Year for her #1 hit Wrecking Ball. All of these events are a bit humdrum for Miley's normal scene. Of course she had to step up the shock factor. This is the EMAs after all. Miley strutted out on stage in a white, skin-hugging leotard and gripping a stylish Dolce & Gabbana purse. She proceeded to tell the crowd that her award wouldn't fit in her purse and that she was going to leave it on the ground while accepting it. Moments later, after half-heartedly thanking her smilers, Miley proceeded to reach into her purse and pull out a rolled joint of marijuana and lit the joint in the spotlight. The EMAs live in Amsterdam watched while Miley disrespected her venue and the award for Best Music Video of the Year, but the rest of the world wasn't so lucky. By the time the show aired in the USA, MTV had censored Miley's little stunt for the American audience. That's all for entertainment. Now to JJ with fashion.
Hey guys, so let's talk trends. Long hair, short hair, tall boots, short boots, 'tis the season to see it all. Plus, it's said to be the year that anything goes, just like at Miley Cyrus, who went from Southern Belle to Pink's clone overnight. Everything has been unpredictable yet fabulous because of its uniqueness. Today's fashion is recycled trends from past generations. Leather skirts, high-waisted pants, crop tops, and more. Anyone from celebrities to your average person are bringing these styles back in new, modernized ways. Now what about colors? Neutrals like black, navy, white, and tan will always be in, but what I'm finding to be this season's top color is green. Check it out. And I'm JJ with the 211 from 211. Now Andre with the editorial.
Good evening, and welcome to Inside the Looking Glass. Today I want to talk about life and the amount of control we have over our destiny. Regardless of what we believe, rest assured that nothing is based solely on individual choice, and that everything affects and is affected by something else. In other words, fate and choice are so closely intertwined that they're almost one and the same. For instance, two people make the same choice, but experience different outcomes. Why, you ask? Because choices and outcomes are based on pre-existing conditions, which suggest that life is a series of choices with predetermined outcomes, while choice results from pre-existing situations which lead to particular outcomes depending on when, where, and how the choices are made. And fate is merely the outcome of those choices over time. So the question remains, how much control do we have over our destiny? Since our destiny is unknown to us, we probably can only control how easy, hard, fast, or slow we learn our lessons along the way, whereas the degree of control is dictated by how well we adjust when the road changes and the path leads somewhere else. It's a never-ending cycle. Each choice is followed by another one, and it's up to us to make the best of it. So if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Because our ambitions are worth continuing to run a race, and each step we take is all about timing. Timing is the precise moment at which something happens for maximum impact or effect. In our lives, it translates into how our will and God's will connect to perform the purpose for which we were created. Because timing with God is perfect. And when we understand how it works, we are able to control ourselves, get prepared for what is ours to achieve. Yes, the decisions may be tough. Yes, the road will be unfamiliar. And yes, we will miss the way things were. But the greatest of God's blessings will be with us every step of the way. So as you travel along life's highway, remember, a setback is a setup for a comeback. And it's not how high you climb or how fast you run. It's how well you bounce back. I'm Andre Powell Williams for 211 News. Thank you for watching, and good night.
And that was Channel 211's Evening News. I'm Cara Magnuson.
And I'm Richard D.
Stay classy, Boston.
We're the 211 team. News at 11.
Get the 211 at 11.